exactly like the one I was showing you.
Oh, yeah?
Filming me?
It does look like the one that you showed me.
Why are you filming me?
I just wanted to see what you would do when I held up these.
About a month ago, my wife surprised me with this old Chevy Squarebody truck. It's almost identical to the one that my dad had when I was growing up, so it's nostalgic. So in this video, me and Otto are gonna renovate this truck. Ready, Otto?
Is this Chevy pickup tough enough to move a 95-pound grandmother and this 65-ton home?
The Chevrolet Squarebody pickup was made from 1973 to 1987. It was the first ever truck to have the capabilities of a work truck along with the comforts of a daily driver. It was a muscular yet clean take on the pickup concept. And to find one on the road today that doesn't have rust holes, that's a special thing.
Get a tough Chevy pickup. Your grandmother would be proud of it. Chevy Tough.
First thing we're gonna do is redo this interior. The bench seat is in good shape, but we want to put a new floor in, sound dampening, and clean up the dash and the door panels. Let's go. Hey, I should mention, I've never worked on cars before, so it's gonna be interesting. Man, that is a gorgeous seat though. Isn't that nice, Otto? Give it a sit. Sit down, go ahead. Isn't that nice? Woo! Okay, figured that out. Still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now we're gonna cover the entire floor in this sound dampening material to make this whole cab feel like a nice cozy recording studio. Now our next step is to put in a stereo because currently it only has one speaker and it's not a good one. For the stereo, I got this custom audio sound stereo, so it looks like an old school original Chevy stereo, but it has Bluetooth and all of the good stuff. So when it comes to stereos, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I do know that if before you cut the wires, you see they're all labeled, then you just match them up. Battery, ignition, ground, it's all labeled. Just hook it together. All right, Otto, time to hook up the sub. Can you hook that up? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Gotta hook up the power. Okay. The speakers are all ready to go. Time to put the floor in, which I hear can be a real bear cat, so let's see if I can do it. I want to reiterate, I have never done this before. So this is the fun part of this. I went to pull the sub out to put the floor in, and then in order to get this floor to lay flat, you gotta heat it up. So I was just gonna turn the car on, and then it won't start, and the dash didn't light up. So I don't know what I did, but it felt electrical, so I'm gonna check some fuses. Aha! That's blown. Let's replace that. Oh, I don't have any of these. Now we're gonna start working on these doors. First thing we're gonna do is add some sound dampening material inside the doors. So here's what the door sounds like without the sound dampening material. Okay, now we got the sound dampening in the door. Now let's see what it sounds like. I think it's better. Time to paint. So the secret to doing this, so I've read, haven't done it, is the prep. First, a little steel wool, scuff everything up, then wipe it down with acetone, then adhesive promoter, then paint. We'll switch these old halogen lights out for some LEDs. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's gonna work.
Oh, I'm blind.
Right? Today, my dad is in town, so we get to see his reaction to my new truck and see just how much nostalgia it brings him.
Hey, it's the new truck you got, huh?
This is it.
What year is that? Is that a 78?
That is 1978.
So when I saw Taylor's truck for the first time, I thought, man, this brings back memories. That's very close to what I had all those years ago. Little lockout hubs, you don't see that anymore. That's a thing of the past. When the boys were young, they used to go with me on all kinds of trips in that truck. We did all kinds of outdoor adventures. This was back when trucks were actually trucks. A lot of metal in these little babies. I wish I had that old truck back. Taylor's got a project, but Taylor's always got a project. So I'm sure he'll figure this out just like he does everything else. I hope I don't get drugged too deep into this. You gotta get this duck thing on here. This is gonna be kind of a trick.
Now I'm going to take a break working on the cosmetics and work on the mechanics. And for that, I've enlisted the help of my friend Victor, who knows a lot more about old cars than I do.
Victor!
Taylor, what's happening, buddy?
Not much, man.
Good to see you.
What do you think?
That's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I knew right away that Victor was the right guy for this job because when I brought the truck in, his face lit up, which tells me he's excited to work on this thing or he thinks he's gonna make a lot of money. I don't know anything. It looks like it's in good shape, but
Yeah.
and it runs well, I think.
I'd be happy to take a look at it and make sure you're mechanically sound, you know, it's running like it needs to and it's where it needs to be so you guys are able to drive it daily.
All right, that's the plan.
All right, buddy, let's get into
I'll
it.
let you do your thing,
Awesome,
and
dude.
I will patiently await the answers.
Very cool.
First off, I just want to say, whatever happens, this is not Heidi's fault for buying it. I told her that I wanted a truck like this. It's on me, whatever happens. I just hope this isn't a disaster.
All right, Taylor, let's take a look at the damage here, bud.
Oh boy.
We did the full inspection on it, kind of shook down everything on it. To me, it feels engine-wise that it was hesitating a little bit, didn't quite feel smooth on acceleration, so it's something I kind of want to address. I'd like to do like a timing setup for you, check the timing, adjust
obviously
the
want to do
fuel
lift kit
injection
installation,
system,
make sure your map
with a
and
lift kit
everything is where it needs
installation.
to
I
be.
always recommend
Make sure
your steering
uniform
angles.
alignment,
Did
where it's
notice
at,
as
needs
well a
to
little
be.
bit of a ticking noise with the engine running on a cold start.
Typically,
I noted that the
reseal valve
do an inspection, check inside. But that's it, man. Everything else looks great on the truck. What do you think?
I don't know how I feel yet because you haven't told me what it's gonna cost. What's it gonna cost?
About $1,000.
About 1,000. Okay, I had that coming. But all in all, there really wasn't too much to get fixed on the truck, and Victor was happy to help me and show me how to do it.
Well, there's your problem. Victor says it's not supposed to be that color. Oh, look at that.
The reality is I don't really know anything about mechanics. I know construction and building stuff, but mechanics I've never really done. So I'm really relying on Victor to help me out with this. But now that it's all mechanically sound, it's time to finish up the look.
Okay, this restoration is almost done. We just put the white stripes back on the body. I wasn't sure if I want to do this or not, so we did it in vinyl so that if I ever decide I don't want them, I can just peel it off. But then I also bought all of the trim pieces for it, and those will go on with some really solid 3M tape, but it's looking pretty sweet. Let's do this.
After endless hours of hard work, the K10 is finally finished.
1 second.
Well, kind of. Honestly, it'll never be finished, but that's kind of the point. Driving an old truck isn't about the destination. It's about the journey. Say, Daddy's truck. One of the main reasons I wanted this old truck was to recreate the memories I had with my own dad, sitting side by side in his old single cab truck. It doesn't ride smooth or quiet or fast. It's bumpy and outdated, and the kids can't even shut the doors all the way. Yeah, but those are the same things that make this experience stand out. It isn't a showroom truck, It's a memory machine. The silly little conversations I've shared with my kids on our short drives through the neighborhood to school are some that I enjoy and I hope they will remember. There's just something about being sandwiched next to each other on a bench seat that just helps you form connection. What's your favorite part about Daddy's new, very old truck?
That it breaks.
That it breaks? So is the truck finished? Nope. It's just getting started.